Welcome to our educational series on figures of speech. Today, we're diving into the concept of transferred epithet. It might sound complex, but it's actually quite straightforward. Essentially, it's a figure of speech. A transferred epithet occurs when we take an adjective and apply it to something unexpected. We transfer it from the thing it usually describes to something else. This technique creates a vivid image in the reader's mind. Ready to learn more? Let's get started. Think about it this way. We usually use adjectives to describe people, places, or things directly. Adjectives help us paint a clear picture in our minds. A happy child, a tall building, a blue ball. These are all straightforward descriptions. They tell us exactly what we need to know without any ambiguity. But with a transferred epithet, we get a bit more creative. This literary device allows us to play with language in a unique way. We take that adjective and shift it onto something that wouldn't normally have that quality. This shift can add depth and intrigue to our descriptions. Instead of saying he felt guilty, we might say he looked at the guilty dice. This creates a more vivid and memorable image in the reader's mind. The dice themselves aren't capable of feeling guilt, are they? Of course not. But this transfer of the adjective makes the scene more engaging. By transferring the adjective guilty from the person to the dice, we create a more interesting and impactful image. It adds a layer of emotion and complexity. We can almost feel the weight of blame being placed upon those innocent dice. This technique can make our writing more dynamic and evocative. Let's look at a few more examples to solidify our understanding. Examples help us see concepts in action, making abstract ideas more concrete and relatable. They provide context and allow us to visualize how something works in real life. Imagine a sentence like, "She walked down the lonely road." This sentence paints a vivid picture in our minds. The road itself isn't actually feeling lonely, is it? It's just a road. But the word lonely adds an emotional layer to the scene. By using lonely to describe it, we transfer the feeling of loneliness from the person to the setting. This technique is called transferred epithet. We get a sense of isolation and emptiness. The setting becomes more than just a backdrop. It becomes a character in the story. Here's another one. Hector sipped his coffee and listened to the restless city. This sentence conveys a lot with just a few words. Cities don't literally feel restless, do they? But we understand what the writer means. It's the character who is feeling restless. In this example, the adjective that is the epithet restless is transferred from Hector to the city, hence the transferred epithet. By calling the city restless, we give it a sense of life and energy. It becomes a place of constant motion and activity. We understand that it's a place of constant motion and activity, maybe even a little bit chaotic. This helps us connect emotionally with the setting, making the story more engaging and immersive. So there you have it, transferred epithet explained. That's how they transfer the epithet, to achieve a desirable effect or to create an unforgettable image. It might sound complicated at first, but it's really just about using descriptive words in creative ways. Now that you're a pro, go forth and write amazing things, and don't forget to like, share and subscribe.